For at least the last year, probably a little bit longer than that, I would imagine, Bernie Sanders supporters online have been accused of being no different than Donald Trump's base. And they've also said repeatedly that Bernie Sanders is truly just the Donald Trump of the left. Well, here's the sad reality, folks. Bernie Sanders is not the Donald Trump of the left, but you know who is? Michael Bloomberg. Michael Bloomberg has emerged as the Donald Trump of the left, which I guess is ironic considering that Michael Bloomberg isn't even on the left anyway. The dude's a Republican who is trying to buy his way into the office of the presidency as a Democrat. And you have plenty of Democrats out there who don't even understand that they're being fooled by another con man the likes of Donald Trump. But that's what's happening with Michael Bloomberg. And if you need a little example, here it is. Michael Bloomberg, like most of the Democrats running for president, has a plan to raise taxes on the wealthy elite. Except according to a new analysis, Michael Bloomberg would save more money under his own tax plan than that of, say, a Bernie Sanders tax plan or an Elizabeth Warren tax plan. Bernie Sanders' proposed tax plan, his wealth tax, would make Michael Bloomberg pay $4.7 billion more per year in taxes. Under Bloomberg's own plan, he only has to pay $1.2 billion more per year. Still, obviously, pay more than $1 billion in taxes, right? But $3.5 billion less than what the current Democratic frontrunner is proposing. Michael Bloomberg wants to be president of the United States because he wants to save himself money and probably make a little money in the process too. No different than Donald Trump. Heck, based on the audio we've all heard in the last week or so, it's pretty evident that Michael Bloomberg also shares Donald Trump's views about race. He is the Donald Trump of the left. Honestly, he's probably the Donald Trump of the right too. The two are cut from the same cloth. Michael Bloomberg is not a Democrat. Michael Bloomberg is not a person who cares about the struggling of American citizens out there. He is an opportunistic billionaire oligarch trying to buy his way into the highest office in the land, exactly like what Donald Trump did. There is no difference between these two men whatsoever, except for a couple $1 billion in net worth, in which case Bloomberg has the advantage there. And what we've seen over the past week is that Bloomberg and Trump have engaged in a pissing contest. Oh, you're short. Oh, well, I'm richer and you're fatter and all this stuff that has no bearing on being the president of the United States. But that is what this has devolved into. These two whiny billionaires bickering back and forth, even though they used to be good buddies. You know, we got pictures of the two of them out there on the golf course together, yucking it up with people like Rudy Giuliani and Bill Clinton in there too. They're all the same. They don't want to be president to help people. They want to be president because they think it's going to put a few more dollars in their pocket, and Trump has proven that it will definitely do that. I know what a lot of you out there are thinking. You're thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if you could wear the Ring of Fire logo across your chest? Well, now you can. Just head on over to our Teespring page to find some awesome merch we're offering for our viewers. We have more designs that are going to be added in the near future, so just follow the link in the description or take a peek at the shelf of merchandise under this video. Thanks for watching.